The forbidden line. A confession I never thought I'd share. Let's be real for a minute. This isn't the kind of story you tell lightly. It's messy, complicated, and tangled in emotions I still don't fully understand. I never imagined I'd be confessing this to anyone, let alone strangers on the internet. But here I am, typing this out because maybe, just maybe, putting it into words will help me make sense of it. Or maybe I just need to admit it to myself. The routine that became my life. I'm 47, divorced, 1 kid. And if I'm being honest, my life has felt like a scratched record for years, the same tired melody playing on loop. I'm a night shift nurse. If you've ever worked in healthcare, you know the drill. The exhaustion that clings to your bones, the things you see that haunt the edges of your mind, the way you learn to function in a world where most people are asleep. My shifts bleed into my days, leaving me in a perpetual state of half-awake survival. Work, sleep, repeat. And outside of that, there wasn't much. Just emptiness. The one thing that kept me sane. Bowling. Yeah, I know it sounds like something retirees do to pass the time. But for me it was my escape. The weight of the ball in my hands, the sound of pins crashing, the focus required to block out everything else. It was the closest thing I had to peace. Last year I joined a league. Just something to fill the hours. But then, something unexpected happened. I got good. Like tournament qualifying good. And when I got the invite to compete 3 hours away, it felt like a flicker of the person I used to be before the divorce, before the exhaustion, before life shrank down to just getting by. The problem? My son. He's 16. Smart, funny, but let's just say he's in that phase where testing limits is his full-time job. The last time I left him alone for a weekend, I came home to a garage door that no longer existed, courtesy of his friend's misguided attempt at testing physics. So, of course, when I asked his dad to take him for the tournament weekend, the universe laughed in my face. Guard duty. Perfect. I couldn't skip the tournament. Not after months of practice. But I also couldn't leave my kid unsupervised. So, I did the only thing I could. I packed us both up and dragged him along. Hotel. The moment everything changed. The first day was normal. We checked in, ate a mediocre hotel breakfast. Why are mini muffins always so dry? And even hit the mall so he could hunt down some overpriced video game he'd been obsessing over. And for a few hours it was nice. Just the two of us, no arguments, no tension. It reminded me of when he was little, before the teenage storm clouds rolled in. That night I bowled like crap. Stress, exhaustion, who knows. But my friend Sarah won, so we went out to celebrate. I had way too much wine. Enough to make the walk back to the hotel feel like navigating a funhouse. 3 a.m. The line crossed. I stumbled into the room, half drunk, half exhausted. My son was asleep, or so I thought. Then I heard it. The rustling. The slow, careful movements of someone trying not to be heard. Peeked over. And there he was. I should have rolled over. Pretended I didn't notice. But I didn't. I watched. And worse, I liked it. The guilt hit instantly. This is wrong. This is so wrong. But beneath that, a hunger I hadn't felt in years. A forbidden thrill that coiled low in my stomach and refused to let go. Then, before I could stop myself, "Do you need any help with that?" The second the words left my mouth, I wanted to claw them back. But then, yes, just one word. And just like that, the line between mother and something else shattered. What happened next? I won't spell out every detail. Some things are too raw, too private. But I will say this, it wasn't just lust. It was power. It was control. It was the terrifying realization that I wanted this, even as my brain screamed that I shouldn't. Afterward, we lay there in silence, the weight of what we'd done pressing down on us. "We can't make a habit of this," I whispered. But we both knew it was a lie. The aftermath. The guilt comes in waves. Sometimes it drowns me. Other times it's just a whisper, drowned out by something darker, hungrier. And now I catch myself thinking about it, planning for it, wondering how far we'll go next time. So here's my question for you. What would you do if you found yourself here? If the line between right and wrong blurred beyond recognition? Would you run? Would you bury it and pretend it never happened? Or would you, like me, step over that line and keep going?